Hello everybody, happy Friday. How is everybody doing this fine day? Alright, so we're going to get started here. Well, first I'm going to play a level and hopefully that'll pop the new event up. There's the bunny bingo showing up. So that's a good sign here. Alright. So there we go. Well, there's the event. Let's get in there. Alright, so let's have a look at this. Looks like it's the same as it's been in previous times. And my potions are full, so I'm good there. Usual quests. We'll open that first key. And grab that. I'm not going to try to get the faster dragon first. It's just something that takes too much time away from everything else for me. Now, it can be useful to do that, but I'm not fussed about it. Just need a little bit of heal down here. Open that second key with the pink flower. So how is it going today? There's another pink flower for me. I am going to buy a gold capsule today and see how that goes. I might do prism flower. Although that might not be as necessary for me. It's not a necessity to do it ever, but I like doing that, so that's what I do. As long as I can afford to do it. And yeah, it's always affordable if the gems are free. So farm those gems in your levels, try for those purple stars in your levels, and hopefully you get them so that you can use them for something that makes your gameplay experience better. And I always mean better in terms of for you and how you want to play. Everybody has their own play style that they like. The important thing is to enjoy the game or whatever game you are playing. Because if it's not fun, what are you doing? I'm gonna pin that one. Alright, let's see here. Bring that on up there. Pop that over here and get that ruby plain grass to bring up here as well. Bring that pink flower down as well. And we'll bring that over and that over for another little bit of something there. Bring these point items over. Merge those on up and bring that sprout up. That's 2 more pink flowers. Makes 2 blue flowers. Having fun with those emotes there? And I'll bring these up here if I've merged those. Oh wait, I've got capsules, don't I? That means I can get that gold capsule that I was saying I was going to grab. I budgeted for these. I don't really spend my gems on anything else most of the time. Alright, let's see, did I get lucky? And by lucky, I mean, did I get a nest when I popped that open? No, I did not. Well, that's okay. Let's see. I'm going to slide these over this way. I'm going to bring this over here as well and launch that off. And we've got this lost bud. Oh, that's not that key. Bring that up here. Let's see. If I've merged those lost buds, And there is a Sunday flower. That's that key. Alright. Emerald grass. And another one there. Teens neat. Isn't that neat? Bring that coin up. Merge those. And bring that over. Let's see. Don't care about the gold pass. I'm not spending on that. Bring these leaves over. And that one, and 5 merge those. There's another mushroom. It's a level 2 harvester. That's another level 1 harvester. No, level 2. Get these back down here. Bring that over. Get that back down here. Oh, let's see. That's 2 more pink flowers. And another one there. That's 2 more level 4 point items. Let's see. And that pink flower can come over there as well. Yeah, sadly you can't use the dragons over here. They're for Twitch, basically. Also, the little pets don't work over here. So we can't summon the little guys over here. Which is a bummer. I get more bells and whistles and toys over on Twitch, that's all. And we'll bring those over. Yeah, that's where all the nice stuff is, isn't it? Get these finite harvesters chewed up. Point items spat out. And get that one going. There's a sprout for there. Bring that brick up here. Couple essences over. Bring that brick over and open up this key. Another finite harvester, a couple of them. All right, stretch. Let's see here. Sprout. That's not the sprout. There's a sprout. There we go. Got a couple pink flowers here that are ready to be used when I get there. Do, 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 do. Let's see, let's bring these over. That's 3, 4, 5. And also scatter some more of those. All right. Pop those open. Alrighty, that's some level 3 point items there. We'll bring them up. Couple more 3s. Merge those right on out. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Merge those on up. And we'll bring these over here so they're closer to where I'm organizing things. If you can ever consider the chaos that I have, a manner of organization. Alright, let's bring that sprout over here. Harvest that one. Let's tap that star out while I'm at it. 2 more pink flowers, which will make 2 more blue ones when I bring them over here. Excellent. And some more of these finite harvesters, thanks to that star. Bring that over. That over. And get a 4 merge there. Another pink flower. Ooh, careful. First 2 glowing flowers. Let's see. Over here, come on. I'll 5 merge those 4s. 5 merge those pink ones. Level 2 point items. Bring this up. Let's see here. Five there, bring this up. These are closer, so we'll bring these over. 5 merge there. And we'll 5 there. Excellent. 5 there. 5 merge those. You can just stuff that over there for now. A couple of sprouts. Those can come up there. There we go. Then I can get a 5 there. I've merged those. And that's a couple of 6s. Hold on. Alright, let's see. Merge there. And there. 2 more pink flowers. We'll bring those down. Oh, hey. Alright, I'll bring these 2 blue flowers up. and get that merged out, and that's another glowing flower for me. Merge that out, merge those out, bring that down here. Two more pink flowers. Okay. Looks like I'm pretty much out of things for the grass to get merged with. 5 merge there. Let's see. Merge those. And bring these saplings up. 5 merge there. Merge those. Need to get a little heal in there. That's a 500. Well, if I'm very lucky, this will do it. Please. No, it went all the way around, so screw it. It'll wait. It can wait until I actually have something nice and big for it. There we go. Bring this up here. Yeah, we'll merge those out. 5 merge there. And bring these over. Please, I'll go on that. Thank you. And there's my second dragon. Quick trip to the world map after it spawns. How's it going? Thank you for clicking a like. And hey, Cheryl, how you doing? How's it going, Phil? Alright, so quick trip to the world map to save things. And back on in here. Alright. Let's see here. So I've got a 5 merge there for mushrooms. Just gonna get rid of that grass. I haven't seen any more of these, so I'm gonna take it on faith that it's hiding out somewhere. Do, 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 do. So that's a 2. And there's a 2 there. Might as well harvest off this. Hey, how's it going? Happy Friday. Let's see. I don't recall them being, but this has been played before, so why don't I peek at Reddit real quick? Because they'll have a mega thread. Keys. Emerald grass, a level 2 life flower, Sunday flower, temple pieces, moonflower, small fruit tree, large fruit tree, lost vases, precious amphora, restored Gaia statue, plumera. No, the mushrooms are not a key. Yeah, we're safe. The mushrooms aren't a key. Unless they've done something, so I guess I'm not worried about that. So this chain, there's stuff in it. The forgotten flowers, there's a couple of them. So yeah, we're safe to ignore those mushrooms. You're welcome. And remember, to win the events, to get your rewards, you don't necessarily need to open all of the keys. Yes, it's nice to complete everything, but points is the real rewards and the real win, according to Merge Dragons themselves. Since that's all you need to get the legendary rewards and the like. And we'll merge those. Merge those up. And slide that 6 up there. Alright, so we're getting there. I'm debating. Yeah, she's thinking again. Aren't we scared? I'm thinking again, and it is a scary proposition, as always. Because when I get thinking, things get a little bit crazy sometimes. All right. All right. So, do I want to prism flower this up? I don't know. I'm thinking no. I want to get this key opened up. That's what I really want. Gonna merge those and those. I'm gonna bring one of these over here and launch it so I can hopefully get this out. Yes. And we'll merge those. Pink flowers. I'll bring one over. Bring these over. And that tree, if we go all the way up here, is right there. I'll 5 merge those. That is true. But I also last week had new stuff that I was looking at, so I didn't push myself to finish as quickly as I could have if I had used potions heavily. This week, we've done this one before. Or at least I've done this one before. So I'm firmly of the belief that since I'm going to use potions... Oops, that was clumsy. Anyway, since I'm going to use potions, I'm going to skip prism flower because I'm going to be done really damn quick. Excuse my French. And I do mean quick because, honestly, I want to stream over on Twitch, and that'll be 14 that I stream over there. Owlbear is Paris. Just dangerously close to Stormblood already. But thank you for the reminder about being unhappy with myself for having done that. Having not done that. Alright. So. I've got 3 7s here. And those are 5s. Those are 6s. Where's my other Gaia statue? It's there. Okay. Okay, those are doing quest things. If I do Prism Flower at all, it's going to be just 2 of them. Actually, might even be just 1 of them. I know, right? That's almost unheard of with me. Okay. No? Oh, 40 out of... Okay. There we go. 5 merge those, and that's 2 more of the 2s for the harvesters. I got lucky with my capsule, I think. I've got this as well. So 5 merge of these will give me 2 7s, which yeah. I am really that close. And then if I use a potion when I do the 5 merge of the 7s, that'll give me 3 8s. And I use another potion, and that'll give me 2 9s. Just saying. That's where I'm standing right now with this. So I'm gonna 5 merge those 6s. Of course, that is because I bought the gold capsule. Use a potion to clone. And that's 3 level 8s right there. We are not even an hour into this. Is this or is this not just a little bit absurd? Anyways, going to restock potion. And I'm going to use another potion. I budget for this. So I'm going to 3 merge these with that potion going, and that gives me 2 9s. There's my points. Now I didn't do the midweek event because, well, I've got those dragons. And that's expenditures for doing an event that I didn't have to make, so it adds to what I save up for this. And there we go. Absolutely fast game today. I'm going to play a little bit of Dawnval, I think. Just a few minutes of it. But yeah, that's it. Less than an hour. Let's edit the name on this. So yeah, if I'm not sitting there playing for whatever, for the completion and all that, and I'm just going for points, it's easy enough. I mean, yes, it does cost some gems, obviously. No, I'm not unlocking Act 2. I don't do the Act 2s. Not very often, and I don't want to right now. And there's no real time crunch on it, so... So I'm not going to worry about it. If I decide I want to do Act 2, I can do it at my leisure. I also didn't do the Mystic Challenge this week. At least not one of them. Considering how fast this was, though, definitely be on the lookout for a stream on Twitch later. And I was a bit of a glutton this week with the den chest merges. I might have did most of the thing. Yeah, I didn't even end up making any heavens. Didn't use the orbs that were behind the chest either, or yeah, capsule. So I'm working on this mushroom wonder in Dawnvale. Since they're a self-perpetuating chain. Wow, that was quick for it being ready to be replenished. I'm going to go out to the world map, though, to make sure I don't lose those dragons that I just got from the event. Because when you go to the world map after you've been in camp or in Dawnvale, it creates a soft save, a save that's just on your device. Oh man, that was clumsy. That was very clumsy. Well, it's not the end of the world though. But yeah, that was not intentional. And I'm not exactly happy that it happened. Because I could have gone through there and harvested off of all of those. Yeah, I'll deal with it. I mean, it's kind of have to. Okay. Like I said, it's not the end of the world. Once you get a certain amount, it's like if they're self-perpetuating like this, you can just get right back to where you were, or close to it. Close enough to it, even. It had a pretty good clip. If I checkerboarded him a little more, it would give him a lot more protection from accidents happening like that. I might have been a little overdue for that anyway. I mean, the game might have just been saying, hey, you're being ridiculous. And I can't necessarily argue about that. Because I do things to a ridiculous level at times. So you didn't get put in with everybody else. Get over here. You can come up here. Alright. So yeah, today I definitely didn't need the prism flowers because of how fast I was able to do the points due to the gold capsule. Alright. Quick trip to the world map. And pop back in my Dawnvale. So how's everybody's progress going with their events? There we go, those are replenished now. And I could work through the snails again. But I don't really need to right now. I've got all these dew lurkers that I can harvest stuff of as well. Yes, you can come down here. Last week I'm sitting here going, maybe I should just merge these all up. This week I'm like, no! I didn't want that to happen. Bring that up. Excuse me. Thank you, buddy. There we go. That's a nice merge. Five, 10, another 5. Yeah, I still got quite a ways to go on these, so farming them a bit doesn't hurt. Yeah, they do. They definitely do need some new events. I also need to do a bunch more videos for them for those level things that are inside of camp. But I just have not. There's not enough hours in the day right now for everything I want to do. and I really haven't felt like doing those. And if I don't feel like doing it, it's not going to be a good video, right? No dragons available. Did I tire my dragons out? Oh my goodness. I couldn't possibly have. There's no way I've tired my dragons out. Ain't no way. I mean, if I have tired them out, there's a fairly easy solution. Several of them that involve merging. Also involves all the nests that I usually have laying about. Okay, I just had the maximum number of dragons on the screen, that's all. Because there is a cap on how many you can have loose at any one time in your camp or in your Dawnval. Camp 2. Just call it what it is. Merge Dragons 2. All new chains. Same old bullshit. Let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. Yep, can go through again already, tapping ace. Whoops. That's a 10. That's a 5. That's a 5. I think I recovered from that merge earlier. Just a smidge. What do you think? I think I've definitely recovered from that, just a smidgen. Now, if I wanted to, I could probably use an auto clicker for just harvesting this for a while. But then I would have so much stuff bubbled that it could get dangerous, because if you have too many bubbles, it can make it so it's hard to get into your camp. And it's all depending on your device, what that breakpoint is going to be. It is all dependent on your particular device, how much space, how much memory, all its processing power and everything. Okay. Well, Pondering the ponderings. But first, the harvestings again. So I'm debating merging up the level 4s again. Making more of these level 5s. Or even more of the level 6s. Maybe just do it with some of these newer ones. There we go. Because right now, this is practically a perpetual motion machine. Ooh, don't want to do that. Yeah, I work my way across this and I'm already back to being able to harvest them again. Makes grinding them out a lot faster. If I can just keep repeating the same thing. Dang it! Yeah, I am being clumsy. 3, 4, 5. That one was intentional. Yeah, I gotta start staggering this stuff a little bit better. If I checkerboard it better, it'll prevent some of those. And an ounce of prevention, right? All right, well, there, okay. Yeah, that's gonna work pretty good for a bit. Just get some more of that sorting. And the higher levels do recharge a little bit faster, so. Two, three, 4, 5. Do 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 do. I'm probably going to end up with so many wonders for this chain that it's going to be ridiculous. Make some more of those octo shrooms. Definitely much safer having them divided out like that. Much safer. Less accidental mass merges. And since they're all harvesting out the same level product, it's all good. Let's see, there's 10, that's 15, that's a 5. And there's a 5. Get rid of that dimensional jar. Okay. I haven't checked Mergling to see if it's updated with the Dawn Trail, or not Dawn Trail, Dawn Veil. That's between 14 and Merge Dragons having Dawn things in their names for stuff. It just trips me sometimes. Six, 12, 13. Need 2 more of those. There. Alright. Yeah, I've got a little ways to go yet, I think. Oops. You need to come back up here. Alright, this is swamp shrooms. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna check Mergling. Okay, so I'm not seeing swamp shrooms on there. Huh. Okay. Well, that's sad. That just means it's not quite as easy as it could be. Alright, how many are in this chain? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so what's something with 11? Alright, well, the bonus points chain will work for calculating that. Sixes, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of them. 14. Level 5s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 of them. Eesh. But I want some left over so I can keep doing more. Okay. So yeah, I could actually wrap this chain up pretty much right now if I wanted to, but I like having it so it's staggered like this. And I kind of want to fill in this whole area up here. Because then I'll have to start working on another one to get all organized like that. Slide those up that way. let's see. That'll give me a 5 there, there. Get rid of those dimensional jars. Definitely need to work on that chain at some point. Hey. I haven't been out of my Dawn Veil to go back to it in a bit. So I've completed the event. I've got all my points already. Yeah, I'll show you. See? I've completed it. All my points rewards. If it's not showing up for you, check your internet connection and try closing the app and reloading it if that doesn't do it. But yeah, got all my points already. Didn't really do much of the map, but I got a gold capsule today. Opened that up, and I used a couple of the potions. There, I can restock that, and then I can not worry about it till next week. So yeah. Sorry, I had a about 45-minute to get all the points event. Because it's not a new event for me, I wasn't feeling pushed to go for possibly higher level point item or to clear as much of it as I might. So I'm just fiddling around in my Dawn Veil for a little bit today. Okay. Get those done. Got a lot of stuff over here. Just give me the amber cradles, treasure markers. And these give suspicious minerals and essence stones. So pretty soon here I'm going to be taking a break. I'm going to wrap up this stream. I'll take a break and then I'll be streaming later over on Twitch. I just have to switch things over so it aims that direction rather than towards YouTube. Alright, I'll show you. These have a longer cooldown. Yep, those have a much longer cooldown for the harvest, whereas these are pretty much instantaneous. But yeah, even though I finished the event so fast, I wanted to spend some time with you guys and hang out and do some merging. Get a little work done on this Dawnvale thing. It's the same principle, really. Get things built up so you can just harvest and grind real easy. Same deal in an event. And then just work towards the big stuff. artifacts I'll be working on eventually, but might as well harvest some stuff off of them. Yeah, they certainly take their time on Twitch info is typically posted into the community section, the posts, and it is also linked on the front page for the channel. Or just try Twitch TV/Zukira Phaera, same as the handle for this channel. Same deal over there. All right. Get this last round of harvesting for the ones that are ready. Alright, so yeah, that's about what we've got here for today. I'll need to do some other cleanup at some point. That'll give me 2 more of the level 4s, the harvestable mushrooms. Okay, so yeah. Hopefully I'll see you guys a little bit later. Good luck with the rest of your events. Love y'all loads. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you again real soon. Either here or on Twitch. At the very least, I'll hopefully see you on next Friday here. But in the meantime, have a great rest of the day, night, afternoon, weekend, week, and so forth. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.